shadow still lives in the blue of this room, in the chair by the window, the dust, the perfume. I folded your t-shirt and held it too long, like maybe the fabric still knew where you'd gone. The clock on the dresser keeps cutting the night, each second a little more cruel than the light. And I swear even silence has learned how to bruise, since the night that I loved you and still had to lose. I keep telling my heart you're not coming home, but hope is a habit and grief has its home. And now I'm sitting in a blue room, talking to your ghost again, trying to make forever out of what we should have been. You were the warmth in my winter, the calm inside my storm. Now I'm wrapped around a memory that doesn't keep me warm. And every tear hits harder when there's nobody to hold on to. I'm still falling all apart in this blue room without you. I still know the rhythm your footsteps made, how they slowed in the hall at the end of the day. Now the floor feels too wide and the nights feel too long, and even my breathing keeps sounding wrong. They say I'll be stronger the more that I heal, but healing is ugly when heartbreak is real. So I smile for the world and I lock every door, and break in the place where you loved me before. If I could unhear your name in the rain, maybe the sky would stop sounding the same. Maybe this house would stop wearing your shape. Maybe my chest would forget how to ache. But love this deep leaves a mark in the walls, in the hush after midnight, and tears that still fall. And I don't know how to stop reaching back for the hands that let go and never came back. Now I'm sitting in a blue room, praying to your ghost again, trying to find the pieces of the girl I was back then. You were the warmth in my winter, the light inside my storm. Now I'm holding broken hours, and none of them are warm. And every tear keeps falling, like your goodbye is something new. I'm still losing who I am in this blue room without you. Yeah, I'm still calling out your name in this blue room without you. There's a dent in the pillow where your head used to rest. Now it's cold like a warning pressed against my chest. I still wake before sunrise, reaching out through the dark, like my hands don't understand that you already broke my heart. Your goodbye still lingers in the dust across the floor, and the way I stop breathing when I pass our bedroom door. And I keep your last I love you like a bruise I can't explain, because some words don't disappear, they just ache after the rain. I keep telling myself this is how healing starts, but why does letting go feel like tearing out my heart? heard your voice in traffic, and I almost turned around. For a second hope came rushing, like it hadn't drowned. But strangers never know the shape of someone else's grief. They don't see how one lost love can bring a whole heart to its knees. My friends say time will wash you from the corners of this room, but time just makes the echoes louder when the night comes too soon. You were the only place I knew that ever felt like home, and now the safest part of me is somewhere you don't go. Did you cry when you left? Or was it only me? Did your heart break in half, or did it finally breathe? 'Cause mine still kneels in the ruins of everything we were, still making prayers from pieces, still waiting for your word. And I'm still standing in the after the rain, with your shadow in the window and your name inside my veins. You were fire in my winter, you were mercy in my pain. Now you're just the kind of memory that never really fades. If losing you is healing, why do I still come undone? Why does every bit of morning feel like another setting sun? You left me with the storm, but took the light you used to bring. Now I'm still standing in the after the rain. Hey, I'm still standing in the after the rain, trying to bloom where you left me, broken again. The hallway still remembers how you used to leave. One hand on the door, one hand still on me. You said forever like it meant something real. Now I'm learning how a broken promise feels. There's a dent in the bed where your body would fall. Now the night gets so loud I can't sleep at all. I talk to the dark like it's carrying you near, but all that comes back is the sound of my tears. I keep the curtains closed, like morning did me wrong, 'cause every little bit of light just shows me you are gone. I'm living in the afterlife of everything we were, a faded kind of burning, and the love I can't unlearn. You left your ghost in every room, your name in every scar. Now I'm just holding broken stars, wondering where you are. I'm living in the afterlife, still falling through the dark, trying to heal a heart you left half beating in my arms. Your last text still glows like a match in my hand, a tiny little fire I don't understand. I read it when I miss you, I hate that I do. Like maybe there's a secret way back into you. My friends say your memory will loosen with time, but grief has a way of rewriting the mind. So I replay your voice when the city goes quiet, and lose myself fighting the tears I can't hide. If I could pull your shadow out from under my skin, maybe my chest would stop caving in. Maybe the fire after you are gone. There's a shadow on the staircase where you used to wait for me. Now the house just holds its breath between the cracks and broken dreams. Your goodbye still hangs like perfume in the curtains by the door. And I swear some nights the silence sounds exactly like before. I keep finding little versions of us hidden in plain sight. And the coffee cups, the window fog, the dim half of the light. And every room I walk into still wears a shape somehow, like love moved out in winter, but the cold is with me now. I try to tell my heart that you were gone for good, but it still beats your name the way you wound wide. You were a cold bloom growing in the middle of my chest, beautiful and fatal, turning love into regret. And I held you like a prayer I was too faithful to outgrow. Now I'm learning how to live with what I'll never let go. If losing you was mercy, why does mercy hurt like war? Why do I still hear your footsteps at a closed and empty door? You left your winter in me, now nothing heals the same. I'm still alive, but every part of me is calling out your name. I heard you're doing better now, like breaking me set you free. Like all the way we carried was just the weight of love in me. And maybe I should hate you, maybe that would help me heal. But grief keeps making saints of those who taught us how to bleed. My friends say I look smaller now, like sorrow changed my frame, like I've been folding into all the corners of your name. You were the fire in my bloodstream, the light behind my ribs. And when you left, you took the part of me that still knew how to live. So tell me, when you shut me out, did your hands shake at all? Did you stand there feeling nothing while mine forgot to fall? Because I still break in whispers, still beg the dark for proof that something this consuming wasn't only mine to lose. You were a cold bloom growing where my deepest hope had been, soft enough to worship, sharp enough to cut beneath my skin. And I loved you like forever was a place that we could keep. Now forever is the echo of your side of empty sheets. If goodbye is just a lesson, why am I still failing it? Why does every bit of healing feel like another kind of grief? You left your winter in me, and spring don't come the same. I'm still breathing through the ruins, still burning in your flame. Yeah, I'm still breathing through the ruins, but loving you has never left. your ring in the drawer beside the bed. Like even gold got tired of promises you said. There's a crack across the mirror where I watched us disappear. Now every time I face myself, I find your absence here. The coffee tastes like empty now. The mornings all feel wrong. The quiet in this apartment has your voice inside its song. And every little thing we touch still trembles when I pass. Like love became a ghost the night you turned us into past. I keep trying not to call it fate, not to make you leaving beautiful, but pain like this can wear a halo when it cuts this deep and full. So if you're gonna stay gone all the way. Don't come back through my memories and wreck me every day. Don't kiss me in my dreams at night, then vanish by the dawn. I can't survive your shadow too. If you're already gone, you broke me slow and holy, like a hymn turned into harm. Now I'm lying where you left me with your thunder in my heart. So if you're gonna stay gone, don't leave your light half on, 'cause I still love you more than I can bear when you stay gone. I heard somebody say your name and my whole body froze. Like grief is just another kind of love nobody chose. I try to wash you from my skin, your perfume from my clothes, but sorrow has a way of keeping every door half closed. They tell me time will soften it, but time just makes it wide. A longer road to walk alone, a deeper place to hide. You were the song I leaned into, the hand I held to heal. Now every breath without you feels too broken to be real. Did you feel free the second you let go of me? Did the weight lift from your chest while mine fell endlessly? Because I still fall into your name like prayer in a shaking hand, still asking heaven why the one I loved could leave and still be loved again. So if you're gonna stay gone, stay gone like you mean it. Don't send your ghost to hold me close, then leave before I feel it. Don't let my heart keep building rooms for someone not coming home. I've buried enough of us already. I can't do it alone. You broke me slow and sacred, like a truth I can't outrun. Now every night I lose you more, and every morning more. So if you're gonna stay gone, don't leave me hope to lean on, 'cause hope still sounds too much like love, and I'm too weak to move on. Yeah, if you're gonna stay gone, then why are you still everywhere I turn? There's a picture on my phone I can't erase. You're laughing in the dark, hair across your face, and I still know the sound of your midnight call. Now the silence in this house is deafening all. I keep wearing your hoodie when it rains at night, like a little piece of you still holds me tight, but the scent is fading out and so are you. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I keep telling myself some hearts heal with time, but every memory of us still cuts like goodbye. You didn't just leave, you took half of me, left my world in pieces where our love used to be. Now every street, every song, every dream feels incomplete. You were the pulse inside my chest, now you're the ache beneath my feet. You didn't just go, you made a ghost of me, and I'm still trying to find the half of me you keep. I heard your name and felt my whole body shake, like healing was a lie I was desperate to fake. I smile when they ask if I'm finally moved on, but I break the second everybody's gone. I still sleep with the TV turned on low, just to drown out all the places my mind will go. 'Cause in the dark your memory gets too loud, and I still wear this hurt like a shroud. If I could tear you out of every vein, maybe love would stop sounding like pain. Maybe mornings wouldn't feel so cruel. Maybe I'd stop missing what I can't undo. But your goodbye keeps living in my bones, turning every crowded room into a lawn. And no matter how far I run from the truth, part of me still belongs to you. You didn't just leave, you took half of me, set fire to the future, and walked away so clean. Now every breath, every night, every tear feels incomplete. You were the light inside my lungs, now you're the dark I cannot be. You didn't just go, you made a ghost of me, and I'm still on the floor where you dropped the heart in me. Yeah, I'm still trying to find the half of me you keep. There's a blue cup by the sink you used to claim was mine, a winter coat still hanging where you left it last July. I let the TV talk so I don't hear the house go still, but silence knows your footsteps and it walks them through at will. I sleep on your side sometimes just to feel less cold, trace the dent you left behind like a story never told. And every little ordinary thing we used to do turns into something holy now that I can't get to you. I swore I'd learn to say your name without my whole chest caving in, but healing looks a lot like breaking when love is wearing thin. Now I'm dancing with your echo in the half light of my room, holding on to smoke and shadow, begging memories to move. You said forever like you meant it, now forever's just a scar, and I'm still reaching through the dark for who you were, not who you are. If goodbye was mercy, Heard your laugh in someone else and almost turned around. For one insane second, I believed that love had come back down. But strangers don't know anything about the wreck you made. How your absence fills the doorway like a storm that never breaks. My friends all say I'll find somebody softer on my soul, but they don't know how deep you cut, how far your roots still grow. You were the song beneath my skin, the prayer beneath my breath. And losing you was not one night, it was 1,000 little deaths. So tell me how you shut the door and didn't shatter where you stood. How you carried all our yesterdays and called it for the good. 'Cause I still talk to God about you, like He might change His mind, like love this true can't really end, just lose its way in time. Now I'm dancing with your echo in the half-light of my room, crying like the moon can hear me, praying morning won't come through. You said forever, like a promise carved in gold across my sky. Now I wear those words like broken glass I cannot pull from inside. If goodbye was healing, why am I still undone tonight? Why do I still fold your memory into every lullaby? You left me with these empty hands, this wreckage and this spark. So I'm dancing with your echo in the cathedral of the dark. And if love survives in fragments, then I'll love you piece by piece, till the last light leaves the window and this broken heart finds sleep. Your toothbrush still leans in the cup by the sink, like it never got the news. And I still stand there half awake every morning, with nothing left to lose. There's a halo from your picture in the dust on the shelf, a shape where you used to be. And I keep this house lit up like a prayer gone wrong, hoping somehow you'll come back to me. I know the truth by now, you're not the one who stays, but my heart still leaves the door unlocked for all your old mistakes. Now I'm living on borrowed light from a love that burned out too soon, trying to warm these empty hands under a cold and broken moon. You were the flame in my chest, the gold in my darkest blue. Now I'm just a shadow on the wall, still reaching out for you. And every night the silence falls, like it's got something left to prove. Now I'm living on borrowed light, since I lost all of you. I passed the corner where you kissed me in the rain, and my body still remembers first how a place can turn into a wound when you love there and lost there first. My friends say healing has a quiet kind of grace, but mine comes in waves and wrecks. I laugh at dinner, make it through, say I'm fine, then break in the car on the ride back. I'd finally learn how to breathe. Maybe midnight would stop wearing your face. Maybe sleep would come easier to me. But love this deep doesn't leave like smoke. It settles in curtains and skin. It hides in songs and cups and doors left cracked, and teaches the hurt how to live in you. Now I'm living on borrowed light from a heaven I couldn't keep, trying to gather up what's left of a girl who forgot how to sleep. You were the fire in my blood, the soft place under my truth. Now I'm just talking to the dark, like it still belongs to you. And every night this silence breaks all the parts I almost grew. Now I'm living on borrowed light, since I lost all of you. Yeah, I'm living on borrowed light, trying not to go dark too. Your coffee cup is still beside the sink. Your shadow lives in every little thing. The hallway light still flickers like that night, like it remembers when you said goodbye. I fold the sweater that you left behind, breathe in the ghost of someone who was mine. The bed is big enough for two, I know, but now it feels like winter made of stone. I keep the TV on so I can sleep, pretend the noise can drown your memory, but every quiet cuts me like a knife, 'cause losing you still happens every night. Now I'm dancing with your silence in the dark, holding on to pieces of a broken heart. You took the fire, left the smoke inside my lungs. Now every breath tastes like the love we were. I still reach across the bed for someone gone, still whisper stay when all the lights are off. You left, but somehow you're in everything I know, and half of me is gone, 'cause you were half of home. I pass our street and have to look away. The city wears your name in every place. 1,000 strangers laughing hand in hand, and I'm just learning how to lose our plans. Your favorite song came on inside a store. I froze like my heart half of me is gone. 'Cause you were half of home. If I could hate you, maybe I could heal. But love like ours does not forget so easily. So I'll wear this pain like it's the only proof that what we had was real, that I was real to you. And if your heart is resting somewhere warm tonight, I hope it aches a little when you hear my name. Not out of spite, just so I know I wasn't the only one who watched forever go. Now I'm dancing with your silence in the dark, trying to sew together this unraveling heart. You took the sky and left the storm inside my chest. Now every tear falls where your hands once were. I still reach across the bed through 3 a.m. Still breaking two when I remember who I am. You left, but somehow you're in every room I know. And half of me is gone. Oh, 'cause you were half of home. Oh, you were half of home. And I'm still here alone, trying to love a life that doesn't have your soul. But every road leads back, every dream ends cold. 'Cause half of me is gone. When you were half of home. There's a lamp in the corner I still leave on low, like a part of me believes you'll find your way home. Your ring mark is faded into the wood by the bed, and I still touch that circle when your name fills my head. The city keeps moving like nothing was lost, while I'm stuck in the moment your leaving went cold. I wear my brave face out where nobody knows, then come home to a silence that cuts to the bone. I keep telling my heart you're already gone, but grief has a way of making lies feel like songs. Now I'm loving your ghost in the ghost light, dancing with the dust where you used to breathe. You were the only safe place my shattered soul could sleep. Now every night is a long goodbye that never really leaves. I'm holding on to echoes and calling them relief. Now I'm loving your ghost in the ghost light, while what's left of me still grieves. I heard your favorite song in the back of a store, and suddenly my body remembered before all the distance, before all the doubt, before forever became something we lived without. My friends say I'm stronger than I know how to see, but strength feels like breaking in private to me. I smile at the kindness that lock every door, and cry like I'm losing you all over more. If I could pull your memory out of my skin, maybe the healing would finally begin. Yeah, I'm still loving your ghost in the ghost light, and it's killing what's left of me. There's a lamp in the corner I still leave on low, like a part of me believes you'll find your way home. Your ring mark is faded into the wood by the bed, and I still touch that circle when your name fills my head. The city keeps moving like nothing was lost, while I'm stuck in the moment. You're leaving when cold. I wear my brave face out when nobody knows, then come home to a silence that cuts to the bone. I keep telling my heart you're already gone, but grief has a way of making lies feel like songs. And now I'm loving your ghost in the ghost light, dancing with the dust where you used to breathe. You were the only safe place my shattered soul could sleep. Now every night is a long goodbye that never really leaves. I'm holding on to echoes and calling them relief. Now I'm loving your ghost in the ghost light, while what's left of me still grieves. I heard your favorite song in the back of a store, and suddenly my body remembered before all the distance, before all the doubt, before forever became something we lived without. My friends say I'm stronger than I know how to see, but strength feels like breaking in private to me. I smile at the kindness, then lock every door and cry like I'm losing you all over more. If I could pull your memory out of my skin, maybe the healing would finally begin. Maybe the moon would stop wearing your face. Maybe this house would just be a place. But love like ours leaves a stain in the dark, a flicker, a bruise, a permanent mark. And I don't know how to stop reaching for you when missing you feels like the last thing that's true. Now I'm loving your ghost in the ghost light, praying to the dark where you used to be. You left your shadow folded in the curtains by the bed. Now the morning hits the empty side and pulls me out instead. There's a crack inside the doorway where your suitcase kissed the frame, and every little mark you made still trembles with your name. I still pour 2 glasses of wine when the nights go hard and long. Still turn to tell you everything before I remember you're gone. And the silence in this house is not the silence people mean. It's a living, breathing ache that knows exactly where I telling my heart you were never mine to keep. But it beats like a prayer, buried way too deep. You left me in a soft ruin, beautiful and breaking slow, like a candle in a storm that doesn't want to let go. You touched me like forever, then you vanished from my hands. Now I'm holding all the pieces love was too afraid to stand. If goodbye was meant to free me, why am I still chained to you? Why does every road I take still end where we fell through? You left me in a soft ruin, all lit up and torn apart. Now I'm learning how to breathe with your goodbye inside my heart. Heard that you've been sleeping fine, like peace came easy there, while I still wear the wreckage of your leaving everywhere. My friends say time will blur it out, but time just makes it wide. A bigger room for missing you, a longer night inside. You were the safest kind of hurt, the kind I called my home, the kind that made me feel less lost until you left me alone. And now I talk to photographs like they might speak for you, like paper could explain the kind of love I still go through. Did you ever almost call when the dark got too close in? Did my name still cross your mouth before you swallowed it again? Because mine still breaks and whispers, still turns your ghost to prayer, still begs the sky to send me back the life I had when you were there. You left me in a soft ruin, tender as a fresh cut bruise, like something holy breaking down with nothing left to lose. You touched me like forever was a promise we could trust. Now forever is the dust that settles quietly on us. If healing means forgetting, why do I still feel you move? Why does every part of me still make a home for you? You left me in a soft ruin, half in shadow, half in spark, and I still light a fire for you in the cathedral of the dark. Yeah, I'm still lighting fires for the love that left me scars. Your perfume still hangs in the back of the room, like the air doesn't know that you're gone. There's a crease in the pillow shaped just like you, and I still turn to it at dawn. I let the kettle scream into an empty house, while the rain writes your name on the glass. And I keep wearing love like a bruise on my skin, like if I hold still, this won't pass. I know the end came quiet, Every night I pull your memory close, like pain is all you're left to give. Now I'm lying in a velvet ache, trying so hard to live. I saw your city glowing on a stranger's phone, and my whole body forgot how to breathe. It's strange how a place can become a wound when it holds what you used to be. They tell me healing comes in little waves, but mine all break the same. I smile like a woman who made it through, then cry when somebody says your name. I still leave space when I walk through crowds, like you're right there by my side. And I hate that my heart still moves toward you, like it never learned your goodbye. If I could pull your touch from the bones in my hands, maybe I'd stop reaching into the dark. Maybe the moon would just be a moon again, not a mirror for my broken heart. But love this deep leaves a beautiful damage, a slow kind of ruin, a permanent stain. So I carry your absence like silk on my shoulders, something gentle and deadly and made out of pain. Now I'm lying in a velvet ache, barely holding through the night, wrapped up in the ghost of heaven, trying not to break it light. You were the warmth inside my blood, the prayer inside my chest. Now I'm just a house of broken rooms, trying to pretend I am blessed. And every tear falls like your hand, still reaching back for me. Now I'm lying in a velvet ache, where your love used to be. Yeah, I'm still lying in a velvet ache, begging your memory to leave.